Hello, 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 everyone. So, yeah, I said I wasn't going to go live tonight, and I kind of toyed with it and was like, yeah, no. And then I decided to go live. So that's why I'm here. So I am going to go and share this bad boy and see if I can get some people to come hang out with me tonight. So I will be right back. Gonna just put this on mute for a second, but I will be right back. Okay, now if I can remember how to share this, because it has been a minute since I've streamed like a whole 3 days, and I think I forgot what I was doing. Oh my goodness! Like, come on, get it together. First, you forgot to add yourself to the stream, then the thing froze up. You're just having a night tonight, aren't you? Yep. Talking to myself. Yeah, being silly. All right. Oh, yeah, I muted it and I was gonna go and share it real quick. Sorry. I'm just all kinds of not prepared for anything tonight. It's like, what you doing? I have no clue. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to remember how to get to my channel to where I can share this thing. Aha, I found it. Um so what you up to tonight? What's going on? I thought I thought I'd gone live earlier, and it turns out that I didn't hit the actual go live button, and then I forgot to add myself into the stream at first. But that was okay because I hadn't actually hit the go live button. So I thought I was streaming for like, you know, a whole 10 minutes before I was actually streaming. So I'm just having a good unprepared kind of night tonight. It's not the way I wanted to start the year, but it's we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Okay, I have done the share thing. So, yeah, I am way more tired than I thought I would be today. And I did a lot of lounging today, and yesterday was just kind of, I was tired yesterday too. So, yesterday I was tired. Today I'm tired. I'm hoping to be asleep before 2 a.m. That is my goal tonight. In bed before 2 a.m. So, we shall see if that works. I know Grace was hanging out over at the Experts live, and I was in there for a minute, but she asked if I was going to go live, and I was like, nah, not gonna bother with it. And then I was like, you know what? I should have went live. I really should have went live. And I did that for like 20 minutes, like a good 20 minutes. Like, do I go live? Do I not go live? Oh, and here I am. I was like, you know what? If I go live, then when I get done, I'll be tired. And then yes, and I am having to stay away from the coffee. The type of decaf that I like, they did not have when I went to the store yesterday. And I was yeah, I was very unhappy. I kind of figured a lot of people might be sleeping too because I mean, I think everyone was partying last night. It was, biggest well, yeah, biggest last day of the year. So, I'm sure everyone's either at home just chilling right now or they are they are in the bed sleeping, rounding out that first day of the year with some sleep. Oh man. It has been a long day though. I and you know what? And I was so worried I was going to have a hangover. I really was cuz I drink. I have a drink here and there. But like last night I just kept, making drinks and making drinks. Yeah, I got up. I think I was actually up at about 7 this morning. Um yeah, the alarm went off at about 7 and we got up, we had coffee, and we watched some YouTubes. We watched some camping videos that we watch, and we watched this one stealth camper. His name's Steve Wallace, and he was taking a 26-hour train ride from one part of Canada to the next. And I've seen what the European and the Japanese trains look like. But I've never seen what the Canadian sleeper trains had looked like. So we watched that. I don't know why I never even looked into that because it's like that would be the one closer to me. So you think I would have? But they have some really nice cars, like sleeper cars in Canada. So that might be a trip to plan. Oh man, I fell asleep. Okay, in my room, I have a bunch of pillows because I kind of like sleeping propped up, because I sleep on my back now. Um, I kind of got used to sleeping on my back when I couldn't sleep on my side. So now I kind of sleep like up at an angle. But when I fell asleep, I was kind of sitting up still. I hadn't like scooted down. So I was sitting up and one of my legs actually went off the side of the bed and was like bended. It was bent, bended. Bended is not a word. Okay, stop that right now. Stop with the fake words. So I bent my leg and it was like, how like when you're sitting up and your leg is bent. But yeah, it was like that. So when I woke up this morning, my foot was like swollen and it was sore. And I was like, what are you doing? Why did you fall asleep like that? But yeah, so 2023, Malice is going to work on her grammar because wow, I can't believe I did that. Ben did. Oh man. That was not even good grammar at all. Yeah, and that sun like hits you in the face. That's kind of not cool, especially if you're sleeping good. And then you just get bam. It's like sun's like, "Hello. It's time to get up." We had some crazy fog last night. Oh no. I You know what? I have had many nights like that where you're just sitting up and you're like, why did I fall asleep in a full on sitting position? And I really need to get like an ottoman for when I'm going to do some silly stuff like that. Like if I had a recliner, it wouldn't be so bad if I fell asleep sitting up, because then at least my legs would be propped up. But I have really got to start keeping my legs propped up at night, because ooh wee, it's like all the blood is in this one foot and none is in the other foot. It's like, what did what were you thinking? Yeah, I was doing that too last night. I was just like, made it to midnight. Just keep going a little further. Let's try to make it a little further past. And it's like, no. Body was like, go to sleep now. I don't even remember. I remember I was working on a message. I was going to send you a message, and then I woke up. And I was like, what did I even do? I was like, oh dear Lord, please tell me I didn't sleep type. That would have been fun. Yes, I need to be flat in bed at Operation Bedtime. I am excited to get back to Operation Bedtime and oh, get all my medications back on the regularly scheduled schedule. Especially the ones that uh make me sleepy. Like I really need to make sure I'm taking those at the same time every night, because yeah, you miss one and then you take it as soon as you wake up and then you're sleepy again. It's like, why did you even take it? Like, why? It's like, because you needed to. It's a battle. I knew I need to do better. I need to do better for myself. It's like, get your shit back in order. I'm gonna have to bubble some water in a minute. Oh, and my doggo was not happy today because I was playing with Bobcat, and Anari was very upset that I was not giving her the attention. So she is now anytime I come near her, like growling at me. She's like, mm. Yeah, and I think that's and I've realized that too. Like over the past week, when I wasn't taking the one medication, like I was having a really hard time remembering to take the one, and I really think that's the part of the problems I've been having this past week, and I have just felt like utter crap. So everything I took everything tonight, and I should have waited and taken them after I streamed, but at least I know I got an hour before I'm going to start getting sleepy. So figure, go stream for 45 minutes, hang out, see what's going on, see if anyone shows up, and then eh, you know. And I'm so excited because if I can get some stuff done and cleaned up and situated in my room, I am going to set up some little a rack for some yes, no exceptions. That's I even set the alarms in my phone now. I was doing that today to set alarms for reminders and stuff, because I've gotten so lax on stuff. But I was like, I goofed off for about 2 weeks now. So now I've really got to hunker, just get it together. This is my get it together. The start of the year is get it together. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my shit together. Because yeah, I didn't realize how bad it had gotten. Again, how I was like I was messing around and I wasn't. I was just like, let's hang out. Let's watch some TV. Let's do whatever. And yeah, so I had my fun, and now I'm you know buckling back down on that schedule. Yeah, because before, remember, it would hit like midnight and I would be so tired that I was like, I have to go. Like, I got to sleep. And now it's like 3 a.m. and it's like, well, I could go to sleep now. And then at 6 a.m. I'm going to sleep. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that. Like, what am I doing? No. Um, so yeah, uh, gonna fix that real quick. So, but hopefully starting, tonight, I figure tonight will probably be, kind of hard because it's the first night. I'll probably toss and turn a lot, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna turn all my stuff off. All the devices are going off. Stuff's going on their chargers. Everything's getting put away, and I'm focusing on the sleep. Hey, Mrs. C, what you doing? I've got some seed starter mix coming, and I've got my little trays ready to go, so I can start my seedlings because they need a good 6 weeks to grow before I can put them outside, and I got about 6 weeks before the weather turns nice out here. So excited! Ooh, cleaning the bathroom. That is always one that I hate doing. Luckily, since the kids are older now, I usually pass that one off to them. That or actually my husband is really good about cleaning the bathroom. And I'm very thankful for that. Because he's like, I'm a guy. He's like, I sometimes have accidents. I'm gonna clean up behind myself. So yeah. The bathroom is one I have never had to worry about getting some help getting that clean. Everything else, that's the issue. So but it's a work in progress. We got the kids, finally, doing their own laundry and washing their own dishes, so I'm good on that. They've always taken the garbage out, so that's a plus. You'd think with all the kids that I have like running around at any given time, like chores would be like so easy. Oh. Well, see, you know what? I I always just pass that one off though. I'm like, you know what? Um, I did dinner and dishes. Someone else do the bathroom. It's like, no, I'll keep doing dinner and dishes, but someone else can do the bathroom. But like my personal bathroom in my bedroom, my husband is usually the one that takes the initiative and cleans that one. But the other bathroom, the like family bathroom, that everyone else uses, that one I usually make the kids do. um, and I can usually get away with vacuuming or getting someone else to, like help me with the vacuuming. But hopefully I won't have to keep vacuuming very soon. We'll just have to sweep and mop. So, and but yeah, we got oh, I've got like a little greenhouse set up coming. I'm hoping it's small enough to where I can hide it behind my porch. And then the evil community manager won't be like, take it down. No. I'm telling you, Juju, if I find a Roomba on sale, I'm getting one. I am so getting one. I did order the kids the Baby Shark vacuum. The only thing I did not realize about said Baby Shark vacuum, though, is that it plays the Baby Shark song while they're vacuuming. So, yeah, I think it has an off button. We shall see when it gets here. But yeah, Baby Shark little vacuum. It does function according to everything I read and the videos I watched on it. It does function. It does pick up dirt. It does vacuum the carpet. It also, yeah. And they have a second version of that too. It's not just they have like a Baby Shark one and then another one. But yeah, right now, if you know anyone with like a 5-year-old or younger, you want to get them in on the vacuuming at Walmart. Baby Shark vacuum, $15. See, I would rather vacuum or sweep than do the dusting because me and dust don't get along. If I'm actually doing the hardcore, like dusting everything and getting the cobwebs down, you know, then we we have to put on a mask for that. Some goggles, make sure it doesn't get in the eyes. I'll end up with big old red eyes. I look all crazy. It's like, what did you do? I cleaned the house. I forgot to take my antihistamine and I cleaned. And see, I think that's why I hate dusting so much, Juju, is because once you actually start the dusting and you find the dust and you see the dust, you have to clean the dust. So that means everything has to come down. It's like you have to get in there and you have to get the dust gone. And then it becomes, a project. And I was so thankful for my mom because she always kept our house like super dust free because she knew how much it bothered me, like with my allergies. And when I got to be an adult, it's like I totally took that for granted. That it's like now you have to do your own dusting. You don't have your mom there to do it anymore. So, yeah, my mom, she was like, if you're gonna dust, you gotta get in there, you gotta get it all gone. So, yay, dusting. So, my birthday is in today's the first, 12 days. And I'm starting to feel old. See, I need the Roomba. I need to get a little Roomba guy so I can have some of those issues gone. I'm just worried about, the cat fur and the Roomba. I'm afraid that might try to take the little guy out. Really? See, I'm gonna take note of all these. So when I go and make my plea for said Roomba, I can be like, look, see, this is why you should let me spend hundreds of dollars on a Roomba. Because then I don't have to, I could send you some kitty fur for your Roomba. You could strategically, place it around the house so he gets to work out once every 3 months. Yeah, see, I would have that Roomba like going all the time. I have, man, I have so jealously watched the Roomba and been like, I want the Roomba, and then I want the one that does the mopping for the kitchen floor too. I was like, I could totally be on board with that one. It's like you go and you vacuum everything up first, little guy, and then the other guy's going to come along and he's going to wash the floor. But again, my mom was the kind of person that's like, if you're going to do the floor, then, you get under the baseboards, under the counters, and you scrub that, and then you mop everything else. And then, yeah, yeah. John, long time no see. Where you been? Oh, little doggy is scratching at the door. I'll be right back, y'all. Are you coming out, little doggy? Are you coming out? I'm streaming. Oh, hang on 1 second, y'all. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, how was your New Year's, John? Oh, laser tag. Yeah, I tried to roller skate a few years ago before like stuff went south, right? Um I think this was back 2017. So, not like 5 years ago. I'm like 39, right? I'm like, I'm going to take kids roller skating. Great idea, right? Well, I used to know how to roller skate, and I was actually pretty good at it, right? Until my dumbass got into roller skates and tried to do it again after, like 15 years of not doing it. Yeah, you fall on your butt enough times on those things and you're bruised. I was like, I'm lucky I didn't break a hip. If I did it today, I probably would break a hip. Oh, and I'm telling y'all, man, it's just you gotta watch those skates. They're dangerous. Oh, yeah, it's a lot later than what I would normally stream. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna last, y'all, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna push for at least an hour here. I have absolutely nothing to talk about. I came in completely unplanned. We made it through the first day of the year, at least here in Georgia, because it's after midnight. So, ow. It's, you hit your elbow hard enough and it hurts. I can't imagine breaking it. Ow. I knew you broke your elbow once before, but I didn't know it was roller skating. Ow. And then my youngest kiddo breaks bones like so easily. It's like part of a vitamin D deficiency they have and something else. But yeah, they 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 fell off a bike trying to learn how to ride it and broke their arm. Went down a slide, broke their arm. Got pushed over by a kid at school and fell on the ground and broke their arm. Like, like what? Like, how many times are you gonna break the same arm, like back to back to back? And I also did not bubble enough water, so I'm gonna have to go get the bubbler in a minute. So last year for Christmas, right? I had gotten a aquarium tank filter, right? And the thing that was so cool about this was that it actually grew plants. So the goal was to actually get an aquarium set up and grow some plants out of it. This is the year I'm actually going to set the thing up. And I'm hoping that I can actually figure it out and work this thing. So I don't know what I'm growing yet, but I'm going to grow something in it. I just have no idea yet. But yeah, I totally came in today with nothing planned, nothing to talk about planned. I'm just like, yep, let's just see how this goes. I have thought about that. Maybe I should check the local laws. Make sure I at least got some type of reflective insulation to where they can't actually do like the heat seeking on my house. Because I hear you need a lot of takes a lot of heat and humidity to grow certain indoor plants. And you'd think that Georgia would be like a prime growing place for that because we have the heat, the humidity. We got all the things it likes. Now I'm gonna be all excited for like the next 2 months because plants. My sister-in-law. Okay, my husband has two sisters. The oldest one, she lives with us, and then his middle sister. Oh yeah, law catches on, and yeah, you won't be growing things. Well, his okay, so his oldest sister lives with us, and his other sister used to live on a chicken farm. She was a chicken farmer, I think, for Tyson. She was one of their farmers, and it was kind of comical because behind their house, I don't know exactly how it got there, but they also had something growing, and I mean, you could tell it was there, and it was huge. Like there was a lot of it growing back there. So you know, I don't know how they never got caught with it, but and I'm pretty sure it was on their property, but yeah, yeah. And man, I tell you, after seeing how commercial chickens are farmed, that or had already opened my eyes. And this was back in 2015 when he reconnected with his sister and we actually went and saw the chicken farm. Um sorry. Uh they had these big huge um I don't even know what the hell she called them, but she had three of them, and I guess they were like massive chicken coops, but the chickens didn't have a lot of room. And there was one time one of the fans, they had intake and outtake fans for air to get circulated. So one of them had malfunctioned and it died, like the fan kicked off. So no air was getting blown into the actual housing for the chickens. And yeah, they had to all the chickens were gone, so they had to clean them up. So after seeing that, I was already selective about the type of chicken I bought anyway. Made sure it was like the cage free organic chicken. But now I literally go to one of my neighbors has chickens that he sells for food, and yeah, we purchase our chicken from him now. Because I just yeah, after you see it on like the big scale, it's like you don't want to buy that anymore. And it's not that she was a bad farmer or anything, a bad chicken farmer at all. It's just that's how it was done. And she said they would bring the chicks in by the truckload, and they just they'd come and bring them in as baby chicks. She'd raise them to adults, and then they'd come and take them away. And I mean, I guess that was a cool deal. All you got to do is feed them and clean up after them and so on and so forth. But yeah, just not something I would want to, not the kind of farmer I would want to be. I'd totally be on the board with the, plant variety of farming. And we've got two neighbors down the road from us that now have a bunch of cows. First, we had the guy raising the chickens, and that was cool. Because, like I said, he doesn't do it the way my sister-in-law used to do it. But now we have the cattle. I guess we're gonna call them ranchers because they're not really farming the cows, and they're. I don't know if one is doing dairy and the other one is doing meat, but every so often you see new baby cows, and then all the old cows go away. So I have to think something is up with that. I mess with my sister-in-law, that does live with us, because she in her mind she wants to be a vegan, but in her soul she can't commit to it. It's like her mind is like telling her you should be a vegan, but her stomach is like, I want a steak. So yeah. But every time we go buy the cows, I'm like, you know what? That looks like dinner. Let's make some burgers. She gets mad at me. There is probably a conspiracy theory. My kids would sit there and do that. They'd be like, "Where'd the cows go, Mom?" And I wouldn't be able to, I don't know if I could tell them. Well, that steak we had for dinner last night. That's where Mr. Cow went. Well, I don't know if I could give up either. I kind of need the food and the other kind of meat. So, Oh. And then we have, you know what? I really have got to get on the camera stuff. Like I've been playing with the cameras now for a couple of days. And I need to go and see if I can get some pictures of the farms on my road. We have one house that has horses, and she's got 3. And then the two cow people, but the people with the cows, they have 2 donkeys, and they are so cute. It's like these big old goofy donkeys, and they're always out in the field running around and like playing and chasing each other. They are like big kids, and it is so funny to watch them. It's like I have so much stuff around here that I should go and film, that I need to go and film and show everyone, because it's like after I was thinking about it, and I was like, why does the movie theater have, or not the movie theater, why does the movie production companies have to come over here and try to film all this stuff? And then I realized, how many places could you go where you need a farm and you've got like 3 of them, like right there. And then you've got churches on, either side of the road. There you go. And you can also go down to the end of my street, take a left, and then there's a waterfall. So, like, how many, that's a lot of different types of landscapes in one area. So, like, I need to find out exactly which season of Stranger Things and maybe what episodes it was, but the one um piece of land with the cows that they always go missing, because it's like I guess the old cows are becoming baby cows again. I don't know. Um, but they did film a couple of episodes of Stranger Things on their land, and it was crazy. They had all these RVs and tents and stuff set up for makeup and the cars, and they had the truck. Um, the sheriff's truck was at the end of the street, and we were trying to get pictures of it, but the cops kept like running you off if you got close. So they weren't going to let anyone touch it. It's like, it's around here, it just looks like a truck. So it is what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff around here that you would find. Okay, if you lived in the country, you'd find that. But we're like almost in a city, and then here's country, and then yeah. Irish woman reads the wonky donkey. I will have to do that. I wonder if we would get in trouble if we played it on the YouTubes. If I commentate on it, would I get in trouble? Let's search that up real quick. Oh, there it is. How long is it? Okay, we got 4 minutes here, 3 minutes. All right, let's see if I get. Well, you know what? Let's try to commentate on this one. Let me. Oh no, I don't have earbuds. Okay, we will have to do that next time. I will watch this and then we will get back to it. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me go grab my earbuds real quick, and then we will listen to this real quick because it's only like 3 minutes. Aha! I have found the earbuds. Oh, we may have a kitty fight going on in a few minutes. The meatloaf is looking at the captain, and yeah, this could be fun. All right. Okay, let's screen share. Woohoo! I remembered how to do it. Okay. Let's pull it. Did I mute myself? I bet you I did. Did I mute myself? No, I didn't mute myself. Okay. All right. So let's do this.
And I saw them. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to Prince music. He was a honky tonky winky wonky donkey. I think you like this bit. But anyway, I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw.
Okay, we're gonna start again because I didn't realize the volume was all the way down. So let's try that again. From what I heard, this is kind of silly, but here we go. Let's start this again.
Walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee haw. He only had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. He was a honky tonky winky wonky donkey. I think I like
Okay,
this
can we hear that one?
better than the main. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee haw! He had only 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. It was quite tall and slim. He was a lanky, honky, donkey, winky, wonky donkey. After you listen to this. Oh dear. How can anybody read this seriously? I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Yo. Oh dear, hold on. Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. And he smelled really, really bad. Oh dear. He's a stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky. Ah! Oh, I had to stop looking at his bum. Oh dear. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Honky. Hee-haw! He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. Oh, how much, Mia?
Oh my goodness.
He was walking down the road. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. That morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. And he was always getting up to mischief. He was a hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, donkey, winky, wonky, donkey.
So that's just the end.
Oh, this is gonna kill me. Nemia, I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. That morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. He was always getting up to mischief, but he was quite good looking. He was a spunky, hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, donkey, winky, wonky, donkey. It's got to me. Alright. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Okay. Yeehaw! The end.
That was cute. That was cute. I have to get that for the kids now. I don't know that I'll actually be able to read it, but oh, I needed a good laugh. I don't, I'm surprised I hadn't seen that before. That's funny. That reminds me that when my kids were little and my mom, she didn't know what Dora the Explorer was. And I had put an episode on for my kiddo, and they're sitting there watching it, and it was like the very first episode of Dora the Explorer with the big red chicken. And they climb the mountain for the big red chicken, and all of a sudden this chicken pops up and they're on it. My mom just lost it, and she's like, "It's a fucking my God, Mom, you can't say that around a 2-year-old. Oh, it was great. I don't think my daughter could actually understand what her grandmother had actually said at the time, but oh.
All right, unplug the earbuds for a minute. Well, y'all, it's been about an hour, and I'm about to go get ready for Operation Bedtime. Time of the year where I actually get myself back on a normal sleeping schedule. If it's possible, I'm going to do it, but it will happen. I'm going to stream Wednesday. Back to normal everything this week. Yep. Wednesday and Sunday, I'll be back. Probably not streaming tomorrow. But if I do decide out of the blue to stream, I'll definitely give everyone more notice. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight, guys and gals, guys and gals, ladies and gents, boys and girls, and I will see y'all later. In Atlanta, we have the Big Red Chicken. Or is it the Big Red Chicken? I forget what it's called, but it's a KFC, and there is this giant chicken on there. I'll have to, again, more pictures. Stuff's coming. I got plans. I will see y'all guys Wednesday or sooner, and I will talk to y'all later. Good night, everyone.